I'm Christina Pumariega, and I wrote Joan Dark, which is being performed at the Colorado New Play Summit. The play is about our polarized society right now, coming out of a pandemic, wanting to be of use to other people and not exactly knowing how. It's also a love letter to myself as a little kid. It's uncomfortably autobiographical in that I grew up super Catholic, and that was my first way into performance. I wanted to be a priest, and I learned very quickly that that was impossible. So in many ways, I'm writing into the past as much as I'm writing into the future. How can we be of use right now where we don't know how to start? As we think about the theater that we want to enter into, as we move through this pandemic, hopefully beyond this pandemic, I think about what has theater been for us in this country as a business, but also a community up until this point. How do we invite audiences in? Who are we inviting into our spaces and why? And that made me think of the Catholic Church and the invitation, or the lack of the invitation, or revoking an invitation potentially, like all of these possibilities of belonging. They seem in many ways similar, so maybe I'm writing a love letter to the American theater too, which is both terrifying and also really thrilling. I know that the last member of the cast is the audience. We don't know what this blueprint looks like, feels like, sounds like until we have the audience there. So I might write beat, I might write a very long moment, but I have no idea if it exists until they are there. And then we get that feedback in the room from a sensory place. The actors will know it in their bodies too. So I think in many ways I'm learning like what this piece of music, hopefully, feels like, sounds like. How can people take it home with them?